From the immoral melodies of Bob Marley to the lightning-fast strides of Usain Bolt, Jamaica shines as a beacon of beauty and accomplishment. Its diaspora, spanning the globe, carries the spirit of its people far and wide. Where Jamaican roots intertwine with Colombian shores, welcome to this island gem, where the spirit of the land of wood and water finds a new home among the vibrant Raizal community. Yet nestled in the heart of the Caribbean Sea lies San Andrés.
Well, for me, Raizal people is the people who are background and everyone from here, from the island, the roots from the island or from the Caribbean.
Geographically, we is 400 miles from Jamaica. The key that is more close to us, that will be Sorinella. Then you have Baxanova. We say we call it Bajo Nuevo. And then we have Sorinas. That was the North Key, the North Island then. And then the south we have East, South Key and South, South Key, but then more to the south. Okay, when you come into the historical part, all of us come from the same part of the West Africa. So remember, when they come, in the first settlement here in the island was the Puritans. They was from England.
Yes.
No, and it's what we call, they come from Westminster.
And then when they were coming over to these islands, they stopped by in Jamaica and Barbados and they bought some enslaved people. And I say enslaved because I don't use that term slave. Because using the term slave is like saying they ban slave. They ban with that yoke on them. There were some people who they were captured and they were put under slavery. So the first settlers were some white men, English people, and some Scottish and maybe other little few, and they stopped by and bought some enslaved people and bring them over.
If you're talking about 1633s, all those, we have that next connection with Jamaica. That's the reason why we were more close to Jamaica than to Colombia in all the aspects.
The diaspora in that time was going to Panama to work in the canal and in the banana fields from the United Branch.
Our people here have been for 400 years growing up. Our people came mostly from Jamaica. Some came directly from Europe. Some grow here in the land, indigenous people. Some came by the European enslaved people from Africa. And a lot of people came after from Asia, the Chinese and other people. So we have a mixture here over the years. Now, we are Creole people, not only here. It happened in the Central American coast, Caribbean coast, and it happened in other small islands. This mixture of people, we blend together.
And they went also to the Mosquito Coast. And all these people, they get mixed with the people from here. And there were the connection we have with Jamaica. I will just give you an example in the gastronomical part. Every Sunday we eat rice and beans and stewed chicken. Where that come from? It come from Jamaica. You see? And if you go to Bluefields, if you go to Port Limon, and if you come here on Sunday, you will find rice and beans with stewed chicken. Because that is the same thing of one set of people. If you go to Costa Rica, you will find it. Especially in Limon and Cahuita. Don't you hear about Cahuita? That is the Caribbean side of Costa Rica. They start seeing like you and me, the same thing. So we have so much thing in common that you wouldn't imagine. So that blood mixed with Jamaica, it's there right here.
Well, we have a lots of similar things and a lots of converse things. I think, say, we're the same people. And what we will say in Spanish, a symbiosis, is you decide and we decide, but we're the same people. Maybe we can think it's different too, but we can live in the same whole.
And between the islands, in the Caribbean, we have a lot of similarities between our food. For example, here we can find the rundown them, but in a different version. The patty them, but in a different version. For example, the patty here, so they make it kind of a one, how you would say this flaky dough. Instead of, for example, San Andrés, we use flour-based dough with coconut milk, and we make the filling mostly from, it can be shrimps, it can be lobster, it can be fish. Here, so the fillings, then you can find them, for example, beef, chicken, lobster, shrimps. There's a lot of like similarities. For example, one thing we have very in common, not only in Jamaica and San Andrés, but in all the islands in the Caribbean, is that we make use a lot of the coconut. The coconut, especially if we make oils, if we make, we stews them, we sauce them. What else we make with it? We bread them.
I have the opportunity to talk with other Jamaican, and they make bun just like we. They make yeast bun, they make coconut bread, and they make ackee with salt fish and so forth. And we eat ackee with salt fish here too. Other similarities, the language, for example. Maybe we not talk the Creole exact, we not say the exact word, but we understand one another. We understand one another perfectly. Anywhere we go and one Jamaican talk and one San Andrés man talk, we can look for one another and say, hey, you talk like me. You understand me?
Well, we used to have like a boat. Sometime every 6 months, we used to come inside and they used to make like exchange a product.
You used to do a lot of trading?
They used to make some trading, yes. We used to make some trading. But afterward, that just gone off and the trading start come back down through, like from Nicaragua and from Costa Rica and from Panama, from Colón in Panama and like from Puerto Limón in Costa Rica, and Bluefish and Carn Island in Nicaragua. Okay, and now with the settlement of the Colombian at the island, we got more products and everything and more exchange coming from Colombia. And this is an international port. We have merchandise for coming from all parts of the world. I'm here in this place.
Getting aside from what they call the commerce, you know, but we had some people connection. We still have it, but not enough. Like young people, students, going from Colombia to Jamaica to be prepared. And we work with two universities over there that you could do part of your studies in Colombia and do other part in Kingston or other part of Jamaica, in which you go there, you learn the language, you learn from the people a lot, and then you gain from bilingualism between the two countries. And as well, the students from Jamaica would come to Colombia and do a 1 or 2 semester in Spanish language and learn the language. At the same time, these Colombian students in Jamaica, they would teach Spanish as a way of earning some incomes. And we had a very good group of Jamaican students into Colombia teaching English as well as they continue doing their studies. In culture was so many other ways to exchange that you would learn from Jamaica and Jamaica would come to Colombia and learn from Colombia. We did in this, with the West Indies University, how to use herbs for health here. And most of what they're doing over there in the National University right next here, with the Jardín Botánico, they call it, we had present people from the West Indies University there to exchange.
No, they lost. They lost. The old generation, the older generation, yeah, no. Because they tell you, say, my grandfather from Jamaica, oh, my father was from Jamaica, my great-grandfather was from Jamaica, and my grandmother was from Cayman. They know, the older generation know. Because several of them have left here and went to Jamaica and found a family.
My great-grandfather was Daniel Garden Greeks, original descent from St. Catherine. So my descendant and my lineage coming direct from St. Catherine in Jamaica.
I have my descent from St. James. My great-grandfather was Samuel Stevenson, and he descended from Montego side. So I am looking for my family, my relatives, and for, have the opportunity to meet someone that could maybe have some part of my history. My mom told me about my great-grandfather, and my great-grandmother also was from Jamaica. She was Emilia Colwell. That's why I am Emiliana. That is like the connection with my great-grandparents. So yes, I would, I'm searching. I have people helping me doing some research, searching for my relatives and my family, and it would be very, very happy for me and very wonderful to meet some of my Stevensons and recreate my history here in this wonderful country.
Yeah, and a lot of Jamaican men here got kids here. Yeah, boy and girls, right here. Yeah, man.
San Andrés, Colombia, who would have ever thought? Now I have a granddaughter that is half Jamaican and half Colombian by the way of San Andrés. So, San Andrés has become a big part of our family. That now my granddaughter is half San Andrean, So to really see that come to fruition, now the connection with this island is forever mixed with the Morgan family. So grateful for the people of San Andrés, always.
Several of us were parents Jamaican, parents from here. But you only got one Lindo, and the other two will come, which is my children. The family them Jamaican them all over the place. That's why you see one thing I want to tell you, yard picking it all over the place too, Because who would know say when my father talk about me, the people think I joke him talk about. When my father show for him grand pitney, the people say, but where they come? Because that Spanish blood mixed up with for him blood.
The gap can bridge, right? Man, the gap can bridge. Direct flight. Direct flight. They said the flight used to fly back in the 90s, right? I think Sam's Airlines to Montego Bay and Kingston once a week or twice a week. I'm saying Jamaicans come here, a lot of older heads tell me they used to go Sunfest. So I should tell you how long ago that was. Yeah, and Sunsplash. I should tell you how long ago that was.
We should go to the Sunflash, and we should go down there, enjoy some of the Jamaican sensimilia and stuff like that. That we should go down there, go enjoy the Sunflash, enjoy the country, and enjoy some of the Jamaican sensimilia.
Yeah, the Green Moon Festival came up in the 80s because we need was to, under the fact that we were invaded by other cultural manifestation coming from mainland, the Vallenato culture and other way of manifesting, which is good, but it's not all for us. It was like displacing what we had, and our neighbors become like block. So what happened is that with the festival, and at the same time with the experience done in Festival Caribbean Cartagena, then we begin to bring Caribbean people into our territory. and we begin to learn from them. And what we did with the festival was to bring mainly, you know, we incorporate, like, you got the Jamaican music coming mainly surrounding the reggae music.
Got a lot of artists come here now. Yeah, man, me keep on coming all the time. Me see people here all the time. Keep on busy, Beanie, Shaggy. What my girl name for your side that come out here already? What's your name? Oh, you know that time I talk. Yeah, man, good girl that. Good girl that. Enough respect to Tanya. Yeah, she come right here. Me and her right this talk. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? And where my boy named Conscience. You know what I mean? Yeah, all them guys come out here. The Mugger Heritage too. Yeah, they come out here. They're good people.
Come say when they was about you in the community. Nobody be putting them in a laugh off of me. Come and say when don't think why young girl look some money. You gotta hear me and get some money. Them same man turn on and fight against me. Gonna have their man and try kill me. Come and say, what a doctor, what a good dog. What a doctor, be check up on me stroke dog. What a doctor, what a doctor. What a bomb, what a
Well, my experience at the Green Moon Festival was very, very nice. Met a lot of beautiful people. Just the energy of the festival, and you know, I still would like to know why they call it the Green Moon Festival, because I've never seen a green moon. But the people were nice, the organization was great. It was great to be a part of a festival so far away from home in Jamaica. And just to be a part of that festival, my experience was incredible. They were professional, picked us up on time, the hotels were great, and the food was great. So I would love to be back again at Green Moon Festival.
In a circle before they gone, they was here, great.
I have a lots of the Jamaican artists, you know, she come right here, come cook. And I have how you say anecdote in English, brother? I have like a little story with her in a circle group. Them come here and we set up a pot and we cook. But I know that Jamaican disgust so much fly. And the man them come and we cook. After we don't cook the rundown, we set it up in the traditional kind of way on the ground. We eat with the hand. We don't serve with plate. We put sucker leaf on the banana leaf or the plantain leaf on the ground, and everybody sit down around it, and you pick what you want. Everybody serve each other. So we take the food and put down there and some flour in the round. The man said, no man, I know we you attack. You can't invite we to eat that. We no eat with flag up on.
Look how the three are in here. All of them are different color, true. But all of them the damn same thing. Not so. But true. So that's you can't identify people by color. Black. That camera is black. You black. Your shot black. You know so? Okay. But our way of thinking, how we feel, how we live, how we talk, how we eat, the same thing. So, you don't know how I feel happy to have you all here today.